I'm going to talk about environmental risk factors contributing to dental fluorosis in animals and humans on a place in Rwanda. The photo you are seeing there is representing one of our study participants who had the condition called dental fluorosis. It's a condition that is caused by being exposed to high fluoride concentration factors, but in a long time of period. So now, there it is in humans, but you will be surprised, it is also in animals. So, during the Rwanda National Oral Health Survey that was conducted in 2016, we found, and published in 2018, we found that the prevalence of dental fluorosis countrywide in Rwanda was 6%. In Rusizi district, it was 17.8%. However, in one of the study sites that were located in the same district of Rusizi, the prevalence of dental fluorosis was 67%. That study site is the higher island. So our objective was to determine what are the possible risk factors contributing to this high prevalence of dental fluorosis on that island. And if you go back a little bit, the epidemiology of dental fluorosis based on One Health approach is when there is a high fluoride in environment. That fluoride, if we go back in chemistry, is very reactive. So it is going to react with other elements like in water and in food, in soil. And those are the ones that humans and animals are living on their daily life. So that high fluoride is going to cause teeth mineralization disorder in humans and animals and contribute to dental fluorosis. When the fluoride concentration is high, up to 10 ppm, it can contribute to dental fluorosis, a condition that I'm not going to talk about today. So we said we are going to take time and go on that island, and then we conducted a cross-sectional study where we interviewed 185 livestock owners about social demographic information of the animals, and we interviewed 186 students about the social demographic information. We wanted to assess their source of drinking and cooking water, and also their food, their food intake, the food they most like to eat. And then we examined 125 livestock for dental fluorosis condition, and then we screened those students again for dental fluorosis condition. We wanted also to test the fluoride level in different samples. So the next photo is showing different samples that we sampled. They were composed of food that are most eaten by those students, and also we added the soil. We added also grasses that were fed to animals, and also we wanted to test the fluoride level in different sources of drinking water and cooking water. As results, among 186 students, 52% were female, and in livestock, 81.6 were goats. In livestock. However, if you can see, 74.2% students reported that they were cooking with Lake Kivu water. This is the lake which is between Rwanda and the DRC in Western Province. However, 95.7 were drinking water from Kwaho. In livestock, 24.7% were giving the animals drinking water from Kwaho. However, we constated that there are a sharing of food between animals and humans, where 82.4% of livestock owners reported giving their food left over to the animals. So as prevalence of dental fluorosis in students, it was 99.5%. We used the Dean's index, and they found that 99.5% of all study participants in students had signs of dental fluorosis, ranging from mild, questionable to severe. However, in livestock, the prevalence was 76%. And the goats were more affected, where the prevalence was 72.80%. We tried to see if there is association between those studied risk, those independent factors such as gender, age, source of drinking and cooking water, and dependent variables we were studying. That was the prevalence and severity of dental fluorosis. In humans, we did not find an association. However, in livestock, we found that the difference already stated that the goats were more affected. It was statistically significant. If we go on fluoride levels in tested samples, we found that Iraqi cave water, that was mostly used for cooking by the population. Fluoride level was 1.75 ppm, and this is higher compared to 1.5 milligram per liter recommended by WHO. We found that there was presence of fluoride in different tested samples. For example, in fish, the level of fluoride was a little bit high. However, we faced some challenges where, for example, there is no standard fluoride level. Based on researchers' knowledge, in literature review, there is no fluoride level recommended in food. As discussed, we find that the prevalence of dental fluorosis is very high in animals and in humans. And we think that it's because they are living in the small community. And they are exposed to almost the same environmental conditions. And the fluoride that was present in all tested samples, we think that may be adding up and contribute to dental fluorosis in students and animals. So the fluoride level we found in Iraqi cave water was similar to the ones reported by Simmons et al. In 1977 in rivers located in Iraqi cave surroundings. Still, we did not find any standalone factors contributing to dental fluorosis. However, we recommend that the different ministries in Rwanda, including ministries of health, Ministry of Agriculture, and the environment, can work together and come up with the most factors contributing. And also, we recommend further researchers contribute the same study, especially in Rusizi district. That is the same area. And also, why not? We can use the same approach and then come up with other possible research that can provide important findings. I want to thank my team, where I worked with John Morgan and John Shura. I also worked with Ariel Heyman, she's a vet. And I want to thank Cummings Foundation for the financial support that made this research possible. Thank you.
Thank you so much.